Hey creative people, welcome back to the channel. So let's start with some of the artwork I've been doing. I actually have quite a few bit of non-sketchbook artwork. And if you've been watching my other videos, you'll see that I did a bunch of artwork from Alita Battle Angel. I'm kind of doing like that as a series right now. So I think I'll do a few more of that. And then since Game of Thrones is starting soon, I wanted to do a bunch of Game of Thrones artwork. I've been trying to release some artwork videos like maybe like twice a week this time. So I'm trying to do like more often. And for me, a lot of these artwork like this one over here, I basically use like a reference image, like from, in this case, from the movies. And I use the reference to do like a drawing of that. And for me, this way, I can actually draw a lot faster that way. With the stuff, my sketchbooks, they're actually pretty quick, but even for like normal sketchbook drawings or just like a full-size drawing, to come up with a like the idea and composition, that actually takes a lot longer for me than actually just drawing itself. Drawing itself doesn't take me that long. So for example, most of these, like these are from Alita Battle Angel. Most of these takes me anywhere from just like 1 to 2 hours. So they're pretty quick just to draw it because I don't have to actually like plan stuff out. So I decided to do that just to releasing videos more often. So here's the first one. This one is done. I used the grid method for this, and this paper, I had this for a while. This is like a drawing pad. I think it's just a cheap brand, and I did this with the grid method. And the paper is like really cheap. When I tried to erase like the grid lines, you can see like the paper was like breaking up a little bit. This is just a red pencil and graphite paper. So that's the first one I did. It's based on a collage from I think from one of the movie posters. And the next one, find it. There we go. This is the actress Rosa Salazar from the Alita movies. This is an image from her social media account. I think she did like a professional photo, and I just did a drawing of that. So somebody asked me previously, like, you must really like that movie. I'm a big fan of the manga that was released in the 90s, and they also had like one anime, like it was just a couple episodes that came out. So I was a big fan of that, and that's the anime that actually got me into like cyberpunk stuff. So that's why I really like the movie, because this movie is like the first good anime adaptation made by Hollywood. So, but like I said, after I do a few more of these, I'm gonna do some on Game of Thrones stuff. But this one over here, you'll see it's different. This is done on charcoal. I also used a blue pencil, but this is done on charcoal with on charcoal paper. So it has like a nice texture here. I didn't really like blend it. Like normally you like smooth it out with charcoal, but since I'm doing these like pretty quick, I just drew it on the paper with just direct, and didn't do any blending or anything. Let's see. Oh. And this one is also related to the movie. This is of the singer Dua Lipa. She did the song for the title song for the movie. This is a swan song. And this one is done on Bristol paper, also with a blue 9 pencil. And you'll see most of the time I spent on these portraits, they're done mostly just on that face. Not even the entire face, mostly just like the facial features, like the eyes and nose and mouth. You'll see like a lot of the other stuff, see, it's really like, just like really quick rendering. I just give it like just a shading. So that way I'm able to like do these quickly, like in an hour each. 1 to 2 hours. I think that one took about an hour. That was like really quick because most of it was all on her face. And this is the last one I did. This one is done on stipple paper, B stipple paper. And this is really good with using getting like a nice texture just using pencil, not even using charcoal, or also using ink. So I did this previous one. This is from the Dark series, another collage. This like last year. But I did this with pencil and ink, and this one is just all pencil except for the hair. I tried using charcoal with the hair, but I didn't really like how the charcoal works on stipple paper. It's better just to use pencil. See, stipple paper, it's kind of different. It's like charcoal paper, the whole thing's matte, but stipple paper, there's texture to it, but yeah, the paper seems a little bit smoother. So it's kind of a different way, the way it works than charcoal. So you can see the little texture details right there. So that's it for the bigger drawings. And as far as the sketchbook, I still have like a lot of watercolors to finish up on these. I did have like maybe like a half a dozen more drawings that I haven't watercolored yet. And I was kind of slowing down on these the D&D stuff because I was getting a little bit tired, so I decided that's part of the reason why I started doing more like the larger drawings, because getting a little tired of the D&D stuff. So I still want to complete it, but I just give myself a little break from it and do it a little bit slower. I don't want to get tired of it just by doing it all the time, so just give myself a little bit of break so then I get more refreshed when I come back to it. So right now I'm just slowing down on it. And here's the additional drawing I had for it. This is of the town of Wheelborough entering the gates. The next one is a dwarven tomb. See the tomb's over here? It's in a gorge over here. So the characters, they get down into the tomb. It's like a lost tomb. This one over here is like a magical chalice. It's funny, what the characters call this in the game, they call it Rage Squirt, because you can put any liquid in it and it'll give you your health back. And the reason why we nicknamed it Rage Squirt was because there's a curse on it too. So if you actually hold it, it'll get stuck on your hand. And our barbarian was the one who got the chalice. So it was stuck to his hand, and the barbarian is a berserker basically. So he would, there's a skill called Rage, and he would use that, and I think he would use a sword in one hand, and then he would actually attack with the chalice on the other hand. So he was like raging with the chalice. And then after the battle's over, he would squirt like water in it or anything, even like blood from the enemies. And he squirt it into the cup and then give it a round of drinks to everybody to heal him up. So we nicknamed it Rage Squirt. I think. Yeah, that's the last one for the watercolors. And I inked some of this that you haven't seen last. Let's see. Oh, I think we left off in here. I drew this previously and now I inked it. You can see the goblins easier now. This is Lareth the Witch releasing the goblins. Here, this is the buzzsaw trap, the fake buzzsaw trap in the hallway. No, it's actually, sorry, the bugbears. Bugbears are kind of like furry goblins, and they're marching to the to attack the characters. And there's Lareth in the background. Just we inked this one over here, and this is a new picture. This is also of the Dwarven Tomb, a close-up view. This is actually the entrance over here. And this is a Dwarven ornate rug in the tomb. You'll see there's an axe-shaped artwork on the rug itself. And inside the tomb as well, there's a treasure chest. Inside there is the chalice, the magic chalice, Rage Squirt. And there are 4 torches surrounding it, which are cursed. Something may happen when you try to open the chest. I wonder what. Again, here's the chalice. I didn't finish this one yet. I'm still working. I think I need to shrink down. This is the barbarian's hand. So I made his hand a little bit too big, so I'm going to shrink it down. Alright, everybody. That's it. Until next time. Bye.